Welcome back to High School Math Analyzers. Today we'll talk about even, odd, and neither functions. Let's take a deeper look on even functions. Even functions, f of x equals f of negative x. This means that inverses are equivalent of each other. They're also symmetric about the y-axis, so it looks like a reflection. Let's look at the first graph. F of x equals x squared plus 1. Notice how the y-axis is the line of reflection, right? So f of negative x reflects f of x. Same thing could be said for the cosine function. F of x equals cosine of x. Notice how the y-axis here is the line of reflection, right? So we can see how here to the y-axis reflects from here to the other side. Let's take a deeper look on odd functions. Odd functions. Negative f of x equals f of negative x. This means that inverses are opposites of each other. They are symmetrical about the origin. In other words, if I rotate the function 180 degrees around the origin, it maps onto itself and it looks the exact same. Let's try this with f of x equals x cubed. Our origin is at 0, 0, and we're going to pick a point. I'm going to pick 1, 1. We will draw a triangle, and that is rotating 90 degrees. And we rotate it one more time, and that is 180 degrees. Our point now is negative 1, negative 1. Notice how when we rotate it 180 degrees about the origin, it's still on the function. So that means for every single point on this function, it will stay on the function, right? So that is what it means to be an odd function. The same thing could be said for f of x equals sine of x. A quick reminder that don't be misled on the names odd or even. They're just names. A function may not even have to be even or odd. They can be neither functions. Let's take a deeper look. Neither functions. It is as simple as it sounds. It is neither even, where inverses are equivalent to each other, f of x equals f of negative x, or odd when inverses are opposite of each other, f of negative x equals negative f of x. Let's see if our graph here, f of x equals x cubed plus x plus 3, is a even function. To do that, we're going to look at the y-axis. It's supposed to be the line of symmetry, and we see that it is not an even function. If it was, it would have been reflected and look something like this. So we can cross that out. Let's see if it's an odd function. To do that, start with the origin, which is at 0, 0. Pick a point on the function, 1, 5. Make our triangle so we can make a 180 degree rotation. We're going to do a 90 degree rotation first. That's 90 degrees. And we're going to do another 90 degrees to make a one full 180 degree rotation. Right? And notice how our point is not on the function. When it's not on a function, it is not an odd function. When it's neither even or odd, it's a neither function. Let's recap. Even functions, f of x equals f of negative x. The y-axis is the line of symmetry. Odd functions, negative f of x equals f of negative x. It is symmetrical about the origin. Neither functions. It's simple. It's neither even or odd. Please subscribe, hit the like button, comment, and share this video. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at High School Math Analyzers. Thanks for watching. We hope you learned something new, and we'll see you in the next one.